Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Battle Chasers Nightwar. Bench? No sitting on the bench. That's a huge bench, actually. Like, I'm of the firm belief they originally designed this game so the characters would be maybe 20 to 30% larger. Maybe a bit more on Garrison's side. This is actually a nice place. This is the portal the lens can carry us through. Varus created these for his own strange reasons. This one is ready to use. Gentlemen first. This is really pretty. This not so much so. What is that thing? It's drinking blood from that fountain? Disgusting! A ghoul, one of the withering servants of Varus, a husk of the power he once bestowed. Varus had an army of ghouls? No, he had an army of vampires. But their strength came at a great cost. They drew their power from Kadral. When Varus broke the pact, the chains of power fell to ruin. Everyone under Kadral's influence withered. Doesn't even notice we're here. The blood fountain sustains it, but barely. Keeps it totally enthralled. Is that blood magical? It does not appear to be completely organic in nature. Blood fountains such as this one bestow great power, but at a cost, if not sustained. Drink once, and you must drink again. If we took a small dose, we could benefit from the powers with minimal risk. I prefer to rely on my own strength. Is that so, swordsman? Only your own strength. Alamon? We should continue. Destra won't wait long. Oh, now it notices us. I'm not sure why that wasn't voice acted, but whatever. That is a cartoonish looking ghoul thing. This is a really nice song. Let's see. I might as well hit it with a wildfire. Right, I was gonna... whatever. Let's see. We pretty much know how strong it's going to be. We've already fought one, so it can't be that different. Oh, I like this song. It's so good. Oh, there's the damage shield. Okay, so it does trigger. Though I don't know if it only triggers once, or if it triggers on a per hit basis. Should probably actually use my abilities here. I'm being kind of lazy because this guy isn't that strong. But that's okay. The music for this game is so good. I've been listening to the soundtrack pretty much non-stop. Whenever I get the chance to listen to it, I just turn it on. That's just my thing. Fortunately, I haven't had a whole lot of free time to listen to music. Kind of depend. Oh, there's multiple portals. It really depends on what my schedule looks like for a week, and if I'm like really swamped with new releases or finishing old games and stuff like that. Rhyme Prism, Everchill Rod, and a bunch of goodies. If I'm like really busy in a week, I pretty much get no free time to sit down and just listen to music, which is something that like I need to do more often. I don't know. This industry is not exactly a sorry for bumping the mic. This industry is not a good one for taking time off. It always sucks a little bit because it's like, just like a couple more hours every day and it'd be wonderful. You could get so much done. Except for what ends up happening, at least for me, is I just end up recording more games. You know, getting ahead on my backlog. Though, I guess to be fair, eventually I will run out of games to record and then I can just move along. I can just be like, alright, well, I actually have nothing else to do. That's always a weird feeling when it happens. Okay, so let's wander around fighting things. We need the experience, and We need the experience and... Oh, burst. War Machine. 2,359 damage randomly across all enemies. That's kind of useful. Probably should go for the Ice Slime first. It's arguably the weakest. This might be kind of a herdy group. Let's do a Sting on the Spider. Oh! Spider is not a, is not the most durable. Well, we kind of knew that. Yeah, okay, so if you look at Calibretto, he's got a bit of shield. His, I could do a boulder toss, be really jerkish. No, let's use Calibretto's ability. Do an earthquake. Do a rage wave. I guess we'll use it on the next fight. Let's just do a Guardian Song. Cause yeah, the spider just randomly died. I guess we must have got a crit bleed or something. I am not sure. Holy crap, big guy in the back is a tough sucker. Okay, Cannon Blast. Not much to do. I guess I'll just sting him. I'm gonna taunt him so Calibretto doesn't just get smoked. Yeah, Life Hunter is no chump. Haste up. Oh, he does attack down on us. Aura of Weakness. Ouch. So we kind of want to finish this faster. I'll do a barrier swing. Let's do a healing wave. I'll keep him up a bit. I'll just do a Warblade. I mean, he's almost dead. And yeah, Gully definitely has the defense for it. Let's see. So Healing Touch or Healing Wave? Healing Touch. Just because I get the feeling the guy's probably going to die momentarily. He's so freaking close. There we go. Okay, so Life Hunter is... Oh. Being dragged in. That's a cool death animation. They really went all out with this game, and I like that. I like that a lot. Oh. And we have Sky Steel ore. Yeah, we need this for the next couple of crafting recipes. Yeah, let's fight everything. Sometimes I'm kind of iffy on fighting everything, but in this case it's very much worth. So let's do another Healing Touch on Gully. I gotta go check my perks. Okay, so Ice Bats probably don't have that much HP. Slime's gonna do us something. But yeah, I said I was gonna use War Machine. This group's maybe a little bit weak for it, but I did promise. So he does have a jetpack. Interesting enough, I don't think that triggered... I don't think that triggered my, my shield ability. Yeah, maybe I will go back and put Storm Strike on Calibretto. I was kind of hoping I could do tricks with him, but it doesn't look like my tricks are
possible. Oh well. Okay, can I do a very quick cleave? No, I can't. We'll just hit this guy. If we're lucky, the last ice bat's gonna start using the move. Nope, he's not. That's not a big deal. Oh, you know what? I know why. So, I mentioned I've been listening to the music for this game a lot lately. And I also kind of mentioned that I'm kind of sleepy, I'm kind of groggy. And I was trying to put, like, my finger on, like, why? You know, why am I so sleepy, groggy right now? And the answer is, I've been listening to the soundtrack for this right before going to bed every night. That's, like, the only bit of free time I ever get. And so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, this is just, like, a little side area. There's not actually a dungeon here. It might be a, explorable zone, I'm not sure. But yeah... Oh, this song is so good. All of these songs are so good. But so because I've been listening to it right before, going to sleep, I have kind of a Pavlovian response. Forest clearing. Oh. You come across a small clearing in the woods that appears to be a hastily covered up seance circle. Place both halves of Vorpal's effigy skull. As you place the skulls down in the center of the circle, they magically fuse together with unholy magic. Rightio then. But so because I've been listening to this music right before going to bed, it means I am in a position where kind of a Pavlovian response, I get sleepy when I'm listening to the soundtrack now. That's real bad. I mean, it's not, like, actually that bad, but from a recording perspective, it puts me into a much worse position because now I want to go take a nap. I could use a nap, actually. Well, one way or another, I'm gonna finish this episode. Let's see, Icy Bite. Slows me down a fair bit. I'm gonna keep doing rage waves. Wildfires. This group isn't particularly dangerous, but they take some effort to take down. A lot of it really just has to do with the fact that Garrison's the only damage dealer of the group. Gully is a tank. She's a good tank. I just find in a lot of cases it might be just better if I went with 2 damage dealers. I just like Gully's design. Or, more per se, I like Gullibretto's design. And we're getting a whole lot of, like, interesting junk here. We'll have to see how much of it is useful. Oh, tons of loot. Yeah, we might be able to go, do some weapons and enchanting. Guess let's do a healing touch on Garrison. I really like that overcharge generation. I think that's actually really well handled. Let's see, I could do a guard punch, I could do a quake fist. I don't know how necessary it is. How dangerous these guys are. Not very, really. That's okay. Oh, he heals himself. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's... It'll be okay. These guys aren't dangerous in the slightest. I'm just learning things, and they're mild inconveniences. The lot of them. Okay, so we could do a scatter shot. I'm just gonna keep using my, my quick moves. Oh, multiple waves. Of course there are multiple waves. Let's see, what do we have? What can we do? I guess I'll just sting the spider. Oh, ice bats have 2k. So, let's see. Defeat all enemies from the Crimson Garden is just an invasion by 2%.
On one hand, I really like the book thing. On the other hand, some part of me actually really wishes they had done it so that some part of me wishes they had done it in such a way that that you could actually like get up to in the thousands or whatever. Like, if you really wanted to be ridiculous, you could just go completely nuts and overgrind one type of enemy for a stat boost. Actually, that wouldn't be a good game. I think it would be really boring. I'd love to play a game at some point that completely eschews like experience. But at this point, I'm just hitting this thing. No experience. All it is every time you kill a monster, you get a little bit of... Well, okay, you get a little bit of skill experience related to what the monster is. So every time you kill one of these bats, you get some evasion. You get like an evasion boost, a small one. You know, maybe the first couple bats, it's like actually a whole percentages, and by the end of it, you know, you cap out somewhere around 10%, and then it slowly goes down as you get more abilities. But like you can, you level by fighting various things and effectively taking their traits. Because the closest thing I can think of that's like that is Final Fantasy VIII's draw system, which is really you just stealing their magic type. That'd be really cool. I'd love to see a game like that. It would really feed into my min-max mentality, for better or worse. I really like min-maxing. I loved playing Morrowind because you could do some like really weird leveling activities, and I thought it was neat. And I'd love to play more games with, like, I guess atypical leveling systems. Experience isn't bad, but it'd just be cool to see people try completely different weird things. These guys kind of suck because they're slowing me down. Well, it caps out at a 30% reduction. Just still sucks a bit. I guess I should probably do, like, Berserk on one of these guys. Let's just go for him. Let's see. I guess we should probably do Guardian Song, heal back up. Yeah, unlike the last area, these guys are much more manageable, but I guess, unlike the last area, I really am, like, geared to the teeth for this fight. Because, like, when we first got to Strongmont, I was just getting my butt kicked and then some. I just was not prepared for it. But this time around, I kind of am. That said, I might have to rethink Gully. I love Gully, but it might be a better idea if we got Red Monica instead. Maybe. Let's keep doing Guardian Song for a little while. Yeah, I do have my burst, I just feel really weird about using it. Because I don't know. I feel like I should use my burst for fights that aren't,
you know, stupidly easy. Oh well, I mean, it's not a big deal. Okay, cleave. Party's HP is looking fine. So close to dead. Oh, hey, he had a bleed, I forgot. When Garrison crits, he gives them a bleed, which is super nice. I should probably check this before we go too far. Well, actually, let's get the blink station. Okay, so Calibretto is up. So it's his last couple moves. Increases overcharge gain from intermitting mist and increases the power of heal over time effects by 40%. That's really good. Seven more. I could reduce his AP by that. Let's get the heal over time up, because that could be really, really good. 3 points, 3 points. Yeah, nothing substantial enough. We should probably check equipment, though. Speaking of, Garrison especially, he's level 24. That's some options. Okay, so we have Bloodheart Male. It decreases his magic defense. I have physical defense, but that bonus damage is not a small amount. Level descending. Okay, so bonus damage. We're looking for anything that grants crit, really. I kind of over-prepared in some senses here. What's this do? Kind of a boring trinket, honestly. So the Rhyme Prism is decent. It's an all-rounder's toy. You know what? Let's go back to Harm's Way. If he's level 24, I think we can make a level 24 sword. Or at least we can take a look at it. Yeah, we can make Medusa's Gaze. We don't have any living stone slabs. So never mind on that one. It would be quite the upgrade, but later. Yeah, we could also make the... Ooh. Wrong character. Really? So I can make Alamon's armor. I actually really wish Alamon and Garrison would share equipment. Kinda? Kinda. Well, I guess we can't make a new sword for Garrison, but that's okay, because one more level and he gets a new sword anyway. So Gully's the next one. She hits 24. We'll have to repeat this process. But that's fine. So Central Winter Vein. I'm just going to kind of explore this whole area. We might actually be at the very end. No. Hold phone horse. Hold your phone horses. This is most definitely the end of the game. There's no way that it's not. So what's up with these, like, treasure chest looking things? Mana sealed chest. Use crystal keys. It's entirely new to me. I have no idea. Well, I'm just gonna keep fighting around here. I'd like to be level 24 to some degree before we get through. Ooh, hi. War Machine. Said I should use my burst and to get some level 26s. I mean, that seems like probably the best location and time to do so. Tough little suckers. Got about 3,000 HP. How bad's that bleed? Okay,
So what I'm gonna do is Cleansing Mist, probably. It's like the only thing I can do, really. Because, yeah, just by the fact that we have these bleed effects, we are healing them. Though, honestly, they're not so bad. Cleansing Rain! No, what takes effect first? Cleansing Rain or... Okay, so... Not Cleansing Rain. Oh, that's fine. Scatter Shot. Cleave. Yeah, this works out. Wow, Cleave does damage now. I guess in general, Garrison's going to do a lot of damage just because of the equipment we've given him. Okay. Still going to take him, them all a while before they level up. But that's okay. Alright, so more Sky Steel ore. Yeah, part of the reason why I'm, insisting on adventuring right now is we don't have a whole lot of these resources. Yeah, I can fight these guys. Ooh, Mana Slime is really pretty. They did slimes really well. I mean, ultimately, most of the monsters here are recolors of each other, but at least they're not, like, they're not particularly egregious recolors of each other. You know, it's a full-on retexture. The Mana Slime looks wildly different from the regular green slimes we've seen purely from like a patterning and a design standpoint. And I like that. So I'm gonna go for the Mana Slime. In retrospect, should not have, but that's okay. I'm just gonna queue up some abilities. We'll just see what happens. Well, he's just dead. Oh, killing the Mana Slime got us some straight up mana. That's cool. I guess I should have figured that sort of thing would be doable. I should probably heal Garrison. Well, too late now. I'm just blanking on looking at his HP. Oh, goody. We have another fight here. What are we up against? The same thing, just backwards. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're fast. I should probably do another Cleansing Rain. Let's see, so she's got enough for an Earthquake. Heroism, Barrier Swing. Gravity Punch is cool. Gravity Punch is really cool. I don't think we've seen it before. Okay, it does a decent amount of damage. In retrospect, using Warblade on the Mana Slime seems kind of silly. Should have used Warblade on the Vampire Bat. Oh, that's okay. Let's do Might of Aramis. Technically, probably could have used Garrison's move instead. But Might of Aramis is neat. It's cool looking when it's Gullibretto. Oh, and it did take it out. Alright. That makes life a lot easier. Yeah, she's getting there. What? 3 more fights? I guess 3 more fights like that, now that I'm thinking about it. That was a,
that was a slightly larger. Yeah, there's nothing on this little island up here. Yeah, it was 4 enemies instead of just the usual 2, but if we're up against some harder dudes, it wouldn't matter so much.